Hello guys, welcome to B1 class channel, and now I would like to discuss about one of the material of junior high school student, especially in physics material, namely work and energy. My name is Nailur Rahman. I'm from class B of Natural Science Education 2017 of Trunojoyo University of Madura. Let's check this out. Okay, the first thing you have to know is the definition of work. What is the definition of work? Work is the amount of energy to change the object position because of the existence of force. In physics material, work has more specific definition. If you give a constant force F to an object that causes an object to make as far as the work W made by that force is stated by W is F times S, where work is symbolized by W, F is force, and S is displacement. The unit of work is joule, force is Newton, and displacement is matter. Term of definition of work in physics. There are two terms of work definition. First, the force given an object should cause the object to move as far as the distance, like this picture. When you give a force to the object but there is no displacement or motion, it can conclude that you don't do work anything, because in work should be there two components. Those are force as F and displacement or motion as S. Second, in order to force make work an object, the force should have a fraudulent directions component towards the direction of displacement. We know that the work is one of kinds of vector. Vector is a quantity that has direction and magnitude or result. This is another form of work. This work can happen if the force given to an object forms an angle of the surface of displacement, and the equation becomes work is force times cos theta times displacement. Okay, next we move to another material, namely energy. What is the definition of energy? Energy can be stated simply, but in this material, because of there is relationship between work and energy, so energy is an ability to do work. Kinds of energy. The first kinds of energy is kinetic energy, and the second potential energy. The first kind of energy, kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is an energy possessed object or object because of their motion. Kinetic energy is from Greek word, namely kinetikos, which means to move. So you certainly know that if every object moves, then the object has kinetic energy. Kinetic energy can be notated as 1/2 mass times velocity squares. Work is equal with kinetic energy change that can be notated as 1/2 mass times v2 squares minus v1 squares. The second is potential energy. Potential energy is the energy that exists by virtue of the relative position or configuration of the object within a physical system. Potential energy can be called as quiescent energy, so every motionless object has a potential energy. Potential energy can be notated as mass times gravitational acceleration times height. Work is equal with potential energy change. Potential energy change can be notated as mass times gravitational acceleration times height 2 minus height 1. Between potential energy and kinetic energy, there is a relationship that's called mechanic energy. Mechanic energy is accumulation between Potential energy and kinetic energy. Mechanic energy is different with potential and kinetic energy. Potential and kinetic energy can be changed the result, but not for mechanic energy. Mechanic energy is same with energy conservation law that said energy will never be met and never be lost, but can change to one form to another form. Okay, maybe this I can give to you. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe B1 Class channel and like this video.